guard. I'm going to start here, guys, and then I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to prove in this little live event the discrepancies in all stories, including the timeline of the actual incident. Okay, number one, the table. Okay? If there was any type of crazy scruffle chasing Xana from one room to another, please listen to me carefully. This table would, have been tossed, pushed away, something, okay? Maybe even broken. This table alone can alert the boyfriend and Dylan at the same time. Okay? Now hit the like button, because trust me, I'm gonna blow your mind, because not only am I gonna discuss this, I'm gonna discuss the Grubhub to show you that they were literally streaming that early morning, that evening, because remember, they close at 2:30. Please keep that in mind. They're not open past 2 o'clock, I don't think. So I'm going to show you that as well. The fact that the crew that was all there was also the ones that were leaving during that Banfield, or the runners. Now, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that that night is the night they staged everything. Okay? I'm not saying that an incident did not happen to either of these individuals. What I'm going to tell you, that this isn't the place it truly went down. However, I know you see the blankets. I know you see the stab marks going through the blankets. That's real. I'm not going to say that that's false. I'm not going to say that stabbing didn't happen in the house. That is real. But were they already dead? Okay, that's the question. Were they already dead? Were they all wrapped up in those blankets when they put them on those beds and staged that scene? Don't get mad at me, because I'm going to take you somewhere else to the actual crime scene. And this crime scene happened between, I would say, it was definitely an incident that worked its way up from 9 p.m. all the way to 2 a.m. in the morning. But it wasn't specifically here. Alright, so I have no way of proving any of this with facts like Pavarotti can do and stuff like that. I don't. But for them to cover this kind of thing up, that is because the parents alone are all, in positions that they don't want. I mean, what would you do if you're in a good position? If you're an officer, or if you're an attorney, or, I mean, you're in the top position, would you protect your kid? Even if, like, they weren't really involved, they were just there, or they were forced to be involved. I mean, how far would you go to protect your kid from going to prison, or having to testify against a school? It went as far as the school, guys. Alright, so hold on. I know I'm jumping, but I need you guys to really put your thinking caps on. Because the only people that are suffering are the ones that they're throwing under the bus, and that's Bethany and Dylan. And if you believe that they're guilty, I think that you really need to look at this. Okay. Now, they said that there was some cleaning going on. Alright, after your scruffle, big bangs and whatnot, okay? Table going over bullshit. Then you have the cleaning, and Dylan is still not coming out of this room. not dialing 911. She has access to electricity. Or did they take the electricity off? Did they cut the electric off? Am I right that the power went out? Did she sneak out of her window and run away? I mean, like, because she sure as hell ain't coming out to get no help. She says it was dark. Well, I mean, look at all the night lights. Okay, this was on the whole time, right? They walked in on this scene, guys. This is daytime with the night lights all on. No timer for these night lights. That would have been smart, right? But were they really on all night? Okay. I'm sure that you guys can think of more things besides what I just put here. So, this person is a neat freak. Who else is a neat freak, obviously, is Brian, right? Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to look good. How does he have enough time to do that? When they made it seem like it was like a hit and run, 9 to 17 minutes. I hope I'm making sense to you all, because I'm not going to stop. Okay, now, what I want to show you again is we're going to go to where, in the Grubhub, where they're supposed to be there before they get dropped off. Now, they're supposed to be at the Grubhub at around, what was it, 1:45, 42, or 53 or something like that, or 52. I mean, you guys can comment, let me know. They're waiting for their sandwich, waiting to get a ride home. They don't know how long, their mac and cheese and sandwich will be ready. They could be in line for 20 minutes, or less. They could be in line for 10 minutes. But they get their driver ready so that they could be home in like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. But did they really go home? Okay, hear me out. It's not easy. I gotta flip through, okay? Alright. I go here. I'm only going to my channel, okay? So. How do I get to the videos? There we go. Yeah. There we go. Alright. We are going to go here first. None of this. Okay? None of this. None of it. None of it. Because they were all clues, guys. They were all clues. No. We're not going to go there. But we're going to go right here for a minute. Okay? We're going to go right here. And then I think we will go here. I don't know how far down it is, but it's my Grubhub where it says, welcome back. I hope it's still here, guys. I have no clue how far down it is. Okay, here we go. This should be the welcome back. How do we get to our good stuff? Oh my goodness. Okay, so take down Ethan's face for the 911 call. Alright, let me get rid of that sound. Hopefully you can still hear me. Now I go into the fact that these are all old videos, all of them. Okay, this also has some people in here that are no longer alive, including Hannah Clear. So this may not be the video I'm looking for, but this will be me showing you that they were live streaming old footage And I don't know why they streamed it in the sequences that they did. So you gotta pay attention to how quickly it goes from one frame to another, where there's a bunch of people and all of a sudden there's hardly any people, almost like it's like restarting when they open and when they close. Okay, so hold on. I don't know where the welcome back one is. So maybe I did a live event on the welcome back. But I'll find it in a minute. We will go here. It might be a live event, so give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna play this. Now, I gotten this idea from somebody else. I just don't remember her channel's name. All I did was kind of cut and paste, and I screenshot a lot of it, and then I zoomed in. Okay, so I didn't do any crazy changes, but I did enough. Because this was real important. Oh, shit. Alright, I can't do the horizontal because they won't give me that feature anymore. So, you can go back here and look at it closely. Ah, shit. I am so sorry. Okay. Now, in this, and I want you to look at it, you are looking for the girl that's holding the bag, okay? They are lined up exactly the same. How did they get from the Grub Hub here so quickly? From that night. I mean, weren't they still in line when the girls left? They would have gotten back here much faster than these individuals, am I correct? This is, I circled it. This is her holding her bag. Okay, you're going to see them exactly lined up just like they were in getting their sandwich as they're passing the band field. The Grub Hub knew what you guys needed to see. Somehow they knew. So when they were told, hey, we are staging a scene here, we need you to put together some videos to make it look like you're live on your Twitch, because they already knew. So they pick and chose certain videos on purpose, because I think he already knew. And he wanted us to see everybody who was involved. Now, if I'm right, the night of this incident is probably the 12th, not the 13th. And the 13th is the night that they staged it. It very well could have been the 11th, but I'm gonna go with the 12th. I have no clue. Let me see. When it comes to the hit and run, that was the 12th, right? So it would have to be sort of that night. But what I'm trying to understand is, how did they all get here so quickly? And is Sherlock Holmes correct about losing an hour and 7 minutes when they put on the body cams? Because that does make sense for them to get here, you know, and have enough time between 3 and 4 in the morning. See, but the timing is so confusing, because this is quite fast. Alright, so let me see if I can find the welcome back. But where they're coming from, guys, is the white apartments right here. And there was an incident right there. If you go back to the Linda Lanes hooting and hollering and all those voices and all those sounds, it's coming from there. Okay, so we know something happened to Xana first, because we heard Ethan screaming for him. For her, excuse me, screaming for her. And I am thinking And please forgive me. Forgive me for anything I'm saying right now. This right here is going to be my opinion and my opinion only. So just forgive me. I'm thinking the fight broke out there. It was a nasty fight. There's a lot of people in the way. Okay, you got people on the porch, you got people in the place. And I think that the fight came out from that door and ended up pushing Xana off the balcony. That's why I believe Xana was first. I think she's the one that may have fell from the balcony. I have shown you screenshots of weird shit going on from that body cam footage from the Banfield, where it looks like there's an extraction or an arrest going on in the background. Everybody in black and, you know, just weird shit happening. So I showed you that. And I did that in a community post, all screenshots. I didn't make any videos, I don't think. But I did do short showing it. I even squared it out in red. Okay. So if I'm wrong and it is this night, what I'm trying to understand is how these guys would have been there at 3 or by 3 to be leaving there. What time did they arrive at this apartment complex? And we all know that the Grubhub closes at 2:30. So that gives them at least 20 minutes to have been there. They're all fleeing the scene. Okay, we already seen the report that there was blood like all over the darn place in that apartment complex. And then when they went back with a warrant, everything was all cleaned up. They weren't able to get anything. We also heard who's renting that particular apartment. Now I thought it was the Queen Road apartment because people kept pointing out the apartment on Queen Road, and it wasn't. It's the white apartment right there. But I don't mean to be like in a circle because I'm like the timeline is weird, and I did notice discrepancies in the live events, but I don't know if the very end is real, if that's the night, or if they just corresponded that night in order to fit the narrative. So let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's a live event. Let me go see. It might be my live event. Yeah, I put a lot of my stuff on private, so hold on. And it should say welcome back. I don't know if this is the welcome back one. Let me see. Okay, so it shouldn't be the live event. Okay. It should be the regular video. I thought I was on this one, guys. It's gotta be here. I'm like, oh my god, where is it? And it should say welcome back unless it was taken away, as usual. Because it's not copywritten for real, guys. It's that somebody does false copyrights on me to make sure that I can't get it out. That I can't show you. Yeah, I think they copywritten it. Let me see. God damn it. Let me see if this is it. Oh, okay. I'm not even on this subject, but this popped up. So this is the golf club that's in pieces, okay? And this is the golf club with the stripes. This is the other weapon. But I don't think that's the one I was looking for. It's supposed to say welcome back. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. That the original video for the Grubhub, even on the Twitch, whether you download it or not, does not have a timestamp on the if it's live for 2 o'clock a.m. at home. Guys, no. Okay, it's not my welcome back. But I was definitely letting you guys know that there's no timestamps. And, okay, so that would be part 2 of something's, or part 1 of that something was wrong with the Grubhub live Twitch. Sorry. Oh, I will find it. Maybe it's my short. That'd be crazy if it's my shorts. Yeah, I have a feeling it was taken from me, guys. And I never took it from nobody else because there's nobody else talking about it. But they just don't want you to know. This one shows you that discrepancy, but it's not the welcome back. It's fucking weird, man, that my stuff's gone. Yeah, I didn't get any copyrights on stuff that I borrowed, but I did get copywritten on stuff that is mine. Maybe this is it. Here I'm going to prove that... Nope. That's me proving that the Grubhub truck was all fucked up. I mean, I was so excited when I showed you guys. It said, he says, welcome back to Kaylee. I was all proud of it and everything, remember? And it's before this video here. And I was like, wait a minute. I can't fucking believe it. I hope this isn't it. Yeah, it was removed. Nobody else was talking about it, guys. But I told you that whenever I put out something that they don't want you to know, they take it from me. And you know nobody was talking about it. So that's proof alone. They allow me only to put up what they don't care for you to watch because you're not going to believe it anyway. That's what I'm not understanding. It should be one of these. I know you guys remember it. And it's supposed to say, welcome back. That's the, or Brian Kohberger, welcome, and, you know, case, and then welcome back. I can't believe it's not here. It's fucking incredible. And I literally showed you guys them saying, welcome back, Kaylee. It's here somewhere. I swear to God. Could it be this? This is about the timestamp. Okay. Like, I gave you guys a lot. Could this be the welcome back? Nope. That's the hearing. Jesus, I can't fucking believe it. That's why I wish we had our own, like, search bar for our own channels. Because it should say welcome back. On the chat. You guys can chat, but I will not be able to read or answer you. Okay? I can go forward? What the fuck? Where's the play button? This video, I'm going to put the link, okay? I can't even go forward. Hold on. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Make sure I copy the link. In this live event. I don't even know what it... Okay, that's chat. My reaction to Prov. Okay. It should be here. The welcome back should be right here. I just don't understand. I'm sorry. I guess when I do find it. But it should have been right here. It was right before all this. It was after this. That's why I'm thinking this was it. Because it would say Brian Kohberger case and then welcome back. And all it is them saying welcome back. Judge Stephen, will you be able to... I have no clue where it is. Maybe it's this one. Here, where Hannah... This... Yeah, and here I show you how can he be in two places at once. Okay, when I was showing you the discrepancies in the videos, because here he is again, and then he's behind the counter. Okay, it's not that he just walked in and went to work. No, he's in line. It's kind of weird. That's how I knew it was two different nights. So I don't know where the welcome back is. Maybe this is it. Let me see. No, it's not it. How do I have commercials? Look at this. Did you guys see that? I have a commercial. So YouTube's making money off of me, guys. Look at this.
Welcome to Open My Perspective.
YouTube's making money off of me. Are you fucking kidding me? No fucking way. Oh my god. Guys, I am not making a fucking dime. Okay? And this one has a fucking commercial. You seen it. Holy shit. Wow. Alright. So in here I show you what was going on in that area. So here's hoping that this is not locked. And I was showing you the fact that they were moving individuals, or they were doing something, and they were going up here as they were making their progress. Okay, so whatever happened in this apartment complex area, and this is them cleaning up the mess. I'm trying, guys, I am. But, wow. So, I don't really have control over my fucking channel. I don't know who's getting paid. This is fucking odd. Oh, and if you don't see your comments, I wanted you guys to understand, too, that they're not even letting the comments go through. So, every single time... Hold on. Every single time I approve your comments, it bounces back to the approval page, where it's still held. So I just want you guys to know that. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll put together the live the best that I can, but what you need to see, to go back in here, is the welcome back. Welcome back, Kaylee. Alright, Let me see. Let me see if I can find this again, just so you guys do know. For the Grubhub closes, hold on. Um, okay, so this is the Grub. Okay. Let me see. They might have new hours. So now they close at 1:30. Okay, so here's where they close at 2:30 every night. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys know that. And the other nights are 1:30. So this would have been a Sunday evening, right? So let's say they're Saturday. They would have closed at 2:30. Sunday they're closed. So the incident happened during their closed hour. We're already noticing from what I showed you that the Grubhub knows what's going on, is possibly behind this as well, and helping with the cover-up. I've already showed you that the Grubhub wanted you guys to see the people that are no longer alive. So I picked out Hannah so far. There's a few more that other people that I spoke to off of TikTok have noticed, but they're just subscribers. So I will go through the names of them. And then if you guys notice it, just like circle it, say something, do a video. And then you got people who, a lot of people ignored this because they're like, oh, it could be somebody that looks like her. You know, everybody looks alike. And they just completely ignore it. But I think that it's a good idea to look at that timeline, guys, to see if it was truly live. If that's truly the night that Maddie and Xana were really there. Because they literally could have been there on the Friday night, and the incident could have happened on the Friday night, not the Saturday night. Yeah, I mean the early morning, excuse me, which turns into Sunday, which means the Saturday would have turned into, yeah, the Friday would have turned into a Saturday night. You know, not night, I mean morning, early morning. But however, if you think that it still had enough time to all meet up at this point, then at least the evening one is real. But the ones earlier were not. I mean, I'm not saying that they were fake. What I'm saying is that they were not real, true live streaming. They were streaming old footage. And they did it on purpose. They did it for a reason. And I think the Grubhub are like whistleblowers. They were trying to show us, hey, these are the individuals involved. Like they wanted us to know what was going on. And they were probably told to, hey, this is what we need you to air. All right, so let me get back to you guys on the rest of the stuff. I'm doing my best, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to go because I got to go.